wasn't. I did say about 8 o'clock, but yeah, my phone was a little bit low. So here I am. Yeah, we're making some pancakes. I've actually got my butter already melted. I've got my mix already done. So I'm hoping this is going to be nice, quick and easy. Simple, easy pancakes. Literally just with buttermilk. So I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more on this. I'll be honest, I've not done it on this before. Here we go. The reason I'm using buttermilk is because obviously I go through far too much milk when I buy it from the farm. So buttermilk is a great way of conserving a bit of milk. I'm lucky. My local shop, my local mirror market actually sells it in litres, which is great. Alright, there we go, that's smoking, that's ready to go. So, here we are. See how quick these cook. Nice and quick. Alright, how is everyone this morning? One more day, guys. Only one more day, and it is Friday. My car's all fixed. I still don't like the squeaky noise at the start, so I might actually just pop in and out. Say I'm not happy. Look at that. That is cooking super fast. Brilliant. These air bubbles. Oh, I did the laundry last night and I just thought I'm there. I might as well. Hi, just tuned in. We're making some pancakes and I've not done it on this cooker before. So, let's stand. Nearly. I'm using this one because I'm using my smaller pan and I don't want to use my metal utensil and chop it all up and it looks like crap. So it's not that, it's this is quite a hot burner. So move, little bit of movement. Oh come on, that's so done. Oh here we go, see that. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my god, this is awful. Oh look, oh look. Oh look, that's no success, is it? Oh, this is awful. Look at that. A right mess of this. Right, pancake number one always is. I'm going to turn that heat down. I really don't like. That is cooking far too fast. We'll see how number two goes. I'll let this cook off. Oh, it is actually really lovely out there this morning. It's a little bit chillier than what we've been used to this recent. But come on, it's this UK. We're about normal really. So. Oh, I really messed that up. Right. Yeah, I told you, I can't get a heat right on this one. Admittedly, I haven't actually made these in sick. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, that's a bit upsetting. Alright, we'll try number two. We'll see how that goes. So this is literally just a normal Buttermilk. Hi, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Really? Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, look at it. It's not even round. I'm not used to this. Right. Actually, guys, while I'm here, I've just remembered. Look at the state of it. Right. We'll try number 2. Bit of butter. See how this goes. I should quite upset about that. It's my first crappy pancake. I'm not used to that. Alright, try number 2. Get this one on. That's a little better. So, I'll put the lid, right, put the lid on there. I'll put this one back downstairs. Alright. Oh! Alright, main reason, guys, I wanted to show you something, and I'm completely convinced. The reason, I thought about it the other day, when I made my biscuits, apart from the fact that I ate all 40 biscuits, which is a little bit piggy, I've never done that, and I suddenly realised it's because I changed the flour, and the flour I've been using, which one was it? Is, again, from my local mirror market, is this one. Now, I do like it when the flour tells you what it's for, because we have all these wonderful things like pastas and sponges and biscuits and shortbread. They all need different flours, and I thought this is perfect. Do you know, I don't have any dietary problems with this. I'm using, I'll show you the flour I'm using for this one. Hang on. This time I'm actually using this. Look what it actually says on there. For pancakes and waffles. So we're giving it a go. Oh, this is looking a lot better. Oh, yeah, it's definitely looking a lot better. So, I couldn't believe it. This is the original one that I started off with in the flour. Now, I cannot believe, I've always wondered why we have such a generic flour in the UK. Everything requires different flour, like textures and, you know, but it is, oh look, it's time to flip it. Is it? Oh. Alright, we'll see this one. This one looks a little better, doesn't it? You see that? Looks a lot better, doesn't it? Alright. Oh yeah, that. There we are, guys. Alright, so just leave that for a minute and then that frying it off. I'm completely convinced it's the way that it's made. They are actually all different as well. You can feel it when you open it. It's like this one. For shame, pancake. We call that first one a practice pancake. See, it looks terrible. Alright. Oh, that looks a lot better. I'm quite happy with that. Right, I got to admit, using this one compared to the normal flour that I use, which is this one, dumplings, sauces and pizza. Obviously, they are a lot slightly thinner than what I'm used to, so I'm looking forward to this. Right, this is all the butter that I'm using. Look, straight in there. And give that. Make sure it goes all the way around. And that's all the butter that I pop in. I really don't like pancakes with oil. I don't know why. I don't like I really am not into that sort of texture. Right, let's get this one on. Yeah, I had a real craver for pancakes. I'm going to show you the texture of this flour. Honestly, compared to I don't know if you can see this. Look how much finer that is. Do you know? And obviously, I swear it's because it's milled differently. Anyway, I was quite impressed that they had this one in, so obviously I'm going to give it a go. So, this one, it says it's plain flour type 500, but perfect for pancakes, crumpets and waffles. Okay? And it makes perfect sense to have different flours for what you're making, because everything has different textures. Why are we having such plain flour, self-raising flour? You know, if you go for a higher quality bread flour, it's definitely milled differently. So I have on my kitchen side about 4 different types of flour, all I use for cooking. So obviously I'm using this one at the moment, which is for actually steaks for pancakes, crumpets and waffles. So that is what we're doing today. We are making pancakes. The one that I love using, this one is plain flour type 500, but perfect for dumplings, pizzas and sauces. And again, see, it's such a shame. You need to actually feel it, because the texture on it that's when you actually feel the difference. And it's so hard to describe. But I am putting this down to the fact that I can eat a whole load of pancakes, when before 2 was a struggle. Seriously, I used to get so bloated. My sauce, it'll try to flip. Oh, definitely try to flip. I know, I'm not twisting it, because seriously. Excellent, that looks so cool. Do you think that we can turn the heat down just a fraction? Oh, that's better. Alright, as I was saying, like seriously, I have no trouble. Oh. Fabulous. Well, they are looking better. So, same again. Little block of butter. Teeny tiny bag of butter. You do not have to eat the lot. Like, I keep telling myself that. But don't forget, guys, you just put them in the fridge. Let them cool down and just ping them. You're looking, what, 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how many you're putting in there. And they'll taste exactly the way they tasted when you first done them. So, don't worry about the fact that you're making too many pancakes. Because I know that is something that people do think, well, I can't eat all that. I can. Partly because I do swear to God it's the flour. But guys, seriously, you can make these all up. Alright, eat all you want. Don't have to eat all of them. Have them tomorrow. Have them later on. Doesn't matter, your pancakes, have what you want. But it is a thing. You know, pancakes freeze as well. You could also make them up, pop them in the freezer. If you've got a big freezer, really, because you need to keep them quite flat. But seriously, you can do the last 3 days in the fridge. Instead of like just keeping a mix, do the whole mix up in one hit. So you're using, I'm just like now, I'm using the cooker now to cook this entire mix. It's just for me, yeah. I will have what I want, which will be 3. And I can let the rest cool down, and they're gonna be fine. And tomorrow or later on today, I'll just throw it in the microwave. You know what I mean? And they taste exactly the same. If you've been to, I think it's Food Warehouse or somewhere, places, they sell them in the fridge, like ready done. You taste the difference when you make your own. Obviously, I've got some really nice quality eggs down here. Rachel's amazing. And I swear it does actually help, you know. But seriously, guys, you make your butter mix up. Don't worry about your mix up or your fat that you haven't got time to make them again. Do it in one hit. Just get them all done up. I'm gonna need on the plate. Oh, it's cold. Got it. Yeah, I got it. Ah. Alright. Oh, that's not it either. Alright, let's pop this one in the oven because it's a bit cold. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep stacking my pancakes, like this one. I'm going to keep stacking my pancakes, and then what I'll do is I'm going to flip the entire stack, and I'll have the one on the bottom, obviously the ones on the bottom, and I'll leave the rest to cool down. And that means that I can either be sensible and not eat them. Look, they are looking a lot better. That first one was a fluke. Yeah, I'm convinced it's a fluke. Alright, as I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna have what I want. I'm gonna leave the rest to cool down. And as I said, they're gonna last 3 days in the fridge. They're not gonna last 3 days in the fridge, but if you didn't want them tomorrow, don't worry about it. You don't have to think, oh my god, I got that to eat. But look at it this way. You got a sweet treat, or if you like them savoury, morning savoury crepes. In my head, pancakes should be sweet, and that's the way it is. I just can't get my head around it. You know, it's one of them things, isn't it? So, as they're looking a lot better, I'll pop that on there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with these. These are turning out quite nice. They're getting better as I'm going on. Oh, I didn't flip that right, did I? She says. There we go. Yeah, I am going to have that terrible, terrible excuse for a pancake that I started off with. So, look, guys, you don't really, honestly, the amount of butter in that is killing me down. You don't need mass amounts, just that tiny little block like I'm using. As I said, we're going to cook this entire mix up. I think I've found the right temperature. It's been a little bit fiddling, but without. Alright. These are turning out really nice. Come on. Do you not have these for breakfast? Oh. Oh. Alright. So I reckon we got 1, 2. I reckon we got another two, maybe 3 left in here. So, you know, 2 eggs, some flour. And again, guys, you just don't have to worry about like doing it like there and then. This is what I understand. Don't go buying those horrible mixes that they do on pancake dough, please. They're vile. You just don't know what's in them. Just get a bag of flour, get some fresh eggs. You need 2 eggs. Look, 2 eggs, and I'm getting all this. I'm getting at the moment. Okay, we won't count the first one because that was a trial. I'm not even calling that a pancake. What was I say? About 6 to 8 pancakes out of this one mix. And it tastes a lot better. I've obviously whacked a little bit of cinnamon in mine. Damn it, I've got any soft brown sugar. Used to all the biscuits in there. I have got some caster somewhere. So I'm going to be old school and it's going to be caster sugar and lemon. And that's it. Oh, actually I've got some maple syrup in the cupboard. So, yeah, we could do it with maple syrup. Get that out so don't forget. La la la. So, as I'm saying, guys, yeah, I've got about 4 different types of flour. Then that's not even including my bread flour. This one, Eclairs shortbread pasta dough. Oh, pancakes already done. This one, look, even says like birthday cakes, Easter cake, sponge cake. How cool is that? If you want a little bit of organisation, you want to taste the difference, change the flour. Honestly, how can we all be eating generic products? Everyone in the country is using it, so forget. So if you're feeling a little bit like this, where you get a bit bloated like I was, change your flour. Alright. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that a little bit. It's a little bit donkey. Oh. So many flour. We got caster sugar. Actually, I don't think we've got any caster sugar. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. Alright, churn this. But honestly, guys, this is, you're looking at a really good money saver. Anyway, I love pancakes, yeah? I mean, obviously, clearly, by all the videos I've done on pancakes. But I get it, Yeah, the way, like, you look at, oh my god, you got to do the mix, then you got to bake them, and then by the time you've made one or two, you know, they'll already want the second one. Doing this way is much quicker, much easier. Most people have got a microwave in the house, yeah, just ping it for about a minute, as I said, depending on how many are put in the microwave, and they will taste exactly the same as what they'll taste now. So, you know, you're not changing anything, and they will taste so much better than buying them either in that looks lovely. You know, those tub things with all the mix in. I made this last night. I'm making pancakes now. I'm not going to eat them all, so I might have pancakes tomorrow. So, I might have pancakes later on in the day, depending how I feel. Alright. Let's get this started. There we go. So, as I said, this is number 4 by the looks of it. We're not counting that first one, it was horrendous. It's not a pancake. Alright. So much easier doing it this way. I know, honestly, I don't want to stand over and make pancakes. So, like, it's no fun. It's lonely. Nobody comes to join you, they just want to eat a pancake. You do it this way, you be in and out. Or they can do it themselves. Sometimes they're in the fridge. As I said, guys, they freeze really well. And it's something so simple, so cheap. We all have a bit cheap. Yeah, I reckon there's at least one more pancake in there. I'm going to turn that up to one. Actually, I want the other one. It's in the dishwasher. Waste not, want not. Amazing how much you can get off just a little scrape. It looks like it's the last pancake, so we'll make it a good one. There we go. Scrape all sides down. There we go. And it, honestly, this is such an easy, cheap way of doing it. It's like, they're all done. You don't have to worry about it. As I said, let them cool down, pop them in the fridge. I'm going to eat them at all, put them in the freezer. As I said, keep the trash try and keep them a bit flat when you're going to put them in the freezer. Do not cook them from frozen, let them fully defrost, and then just pop them in the microwave. They do not need to be reheated on the pan. It's looking so good. I'm getting the hang of this. I think I've got the temperature right now. As I said, they are looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. So, turn that oven on. Right, I got a plate, just taking the chill off the plate in the oven with the one I'm going to eat on. I've got that terrible excuse. Oh, look, that's nice, that's ready. Terrible excuse. So, I'm going to get some lime. Oh no, I'm going to get some lime actually. I'll do that in a minute when I get my pancakes ready. Yeah, that's ready. Yeah. Definitely. Oh. There we go. See? I'm definitely getting this. Yeah, I think I've got the temperature right on this now. I'm happy. Alright. Quite nice. Nice little crispiness to it. It's really good. But as I said, this is, you just get them out of the way, over and done with. You don't have to stand here doing this while they're disappearing. And you feel like you're not achieving anything, because the quicker you're cooking them, the faster they're going. And it's always upsetting. Really upsetting. Or when you don't even get one. That's even worse. That's horrendous. So, I just realised I actually have some bits and bobs to do first. So, yep. I'm happy with that. So, I'm going to do the last one now. Again, a little tiny block of butter. Just move it around. Alright, pop that on there. Scrape everything out of that. It's going to be one decent pancake. That's it, guys, we're done. Alright. Obviously, depending on how many pancakes you want to make, depends on the mix. What I personally like to do, because I don't want to just make a whole mess of everything, I'm going to pop these back. There we go. I do it a bit, I would actually just stick to this. 2 eggs, 100 grams of flour, sprinkle a bit of mixed like it, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg. It's your pancake, do what you like with it. And 300 ml of buttermilk, or normal milk, depending on what you're using. And that gives you, what did I get, 8 pancakes out of that? Well, no, we're going with 6 pancakes. That first one it's not a pancake. And they're done, they're out of the way, and you're not going to be sat in the kitchen for ages, not talking to anyone while they're coming in, eating and leaving you, or picking up and just going out. They're done, they can do them themselves. You don't have to stand. If you want a pancake, tell them to do it themselves. Anyway, really cheap way if you want to cut some costs down. I'm going to homemade pancakes for breakfast. I think it's wonderful. You're saving money. This is my last one. As I said, it's looking pretty good. Smelling pretty fine. Let me just soak this a minute. See, and that's the other thing. You only got to wash up. You're washing up, so they're going to be done. You know what I mean? It's all done. You don't have to worry about that. And we all love a little bit easy peasy, don't we? So, actually gonna leave that a little bit longer. It's a little bit thicker though, wasn't it? Pop that back on now. Just pop the butter away. I have no clue I'm going to keep putting on this flour. Oh, there we go. Pancake flour. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back with you. Oh. Alright. What is the time at the moment? Hang on a minute. Right. I've actually done quite well. We've done pancakes before 9 o'clock. I've actually done quite a few posts this morning as well. I've got that done. So my morning post. I look nothing like my picture this morning. I wish I looked like that in the morning. I just wake up. It'd be wonderful. It's better. It's starting to bubble now. Look, I'm loving this. You're getting these great air bubbles off of this. I can't wait to try these because obviously with the flour as well. Alright, very excited. Alright, let's give this one a flip. Oh, that's much better. I told you I'm not flipping it, it's just not happening. So that is good enough for me. Everybody else great, I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm gonna sort some other stuff out. And then I'm gonna have my pancakes. So at the moment they're in the oven, just keep them warm. As I said, I'm not gonna eat all of them. I'm gonna have probably about 3, and then I'm gonna leave the rest to cool down. I'll pop them in the fridge. If you're going to freeze them, again, let them go cold, pop them in the fridge, let them go quite hot, like let them get a little bit of density to them before you pop them in the freezer. If you do pop them in the freezer, try and put a layer of greaseproof in between them. The other way you can roll them, but please make sure that you fully defrost them before you decide to roll them out. Otherwise, obviously, they're going to break. So, it's done. Right. Have a lovely day today. It is looking absolutely stunning outside today, as you can see from behind me. I'm going to turn this off before I burn my pancake. I'm going to go have my breakfast. Clearly. Alright, if you're just about to start work, have a great day, guys. If you're not, have an even better day. I actually, if you're interested, I'm going through my spare room. I'm going to be getting rid of a load of stuff, mainly a lot of ladies' clothes, but I do have a 2-seater pull-out sofa bed. I think it's actually, yeah, it cost me just like about 300 odd quid. Hasn't been used in 6 months, well, since I moved here. If you're really interested, if you look in what my playlist under Let's Test This, find the sofa bed, have a proper look at it. I think for the money, for what it is, it's not a full-size double, it's a 4-foot double. It's perfect for one person. It is really good as a sofa, it's proper solid. You can wash everything. I have done. My mum put it through the machine for me. It didn't retract or anything. It's really good. So we're going to be going through that later. So if you're interested, DM me that you're interested in sofa bed, and I will get it out so you can see it, because it is in pieces at the moment. Obviously, because I took it apart, but it is really easy to put together. The main bits are all put together, like, basically, if you go on to, obviously, watch the video of the bed itself, and obviously you can see the size of the room that it was in. It really did make the room more comfortable, and as I said, if you don't want it out all the time, oh, my pancake, you don't want it out all the time, It's easy storage to put away. Excellent, little butter. Alright, so look at that, guys. Alright, I'm going to put these away. I'm going to go have some breakfast. Let's turn this off a minute. There we go, that's much better, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to go have some breakfast. I'm going to sort this open, put my dishwasher on. As I said, have a fabulous day. If you are interested, make me an offer, a sensible one. Because, to be honest, you have a look at it, you can buy it, it's only just come back available. I think it's on Amazon at the moment. They're really hard to find. So, and to be honest, I can't believe how expensive sofa bed is now. They're ridiculous. Obviously, it is in pieces. When I mean saying pieces, it's just been taken apart and all the screws are in one bag. All the main bits, obviously, are put together, so you don't need to worry about that. It just needs to be put back into a bed. Which, if you want, I think you can download the instructions. It's that good. I'm going to love and leave you. I'm really hungry. These pancakes smell amazing. That was really quick and easy. And as I said, if you're not going to eat them all, just put them in the fridge. It's not a problem. It's not going to cause any hassle. I can't believe I'm... Shut up! I am so sorry if you've just joined me. Oh my god. I just been on here for like 14 minutes just talking about pancakes and flour. But I do honestly recommend, guys, change your flour up. If you are feeling a little bit of that bloatedness or anything, change flour. Because think about it. Everything that you eat has flour in it. So if you are feeling a little bit, even at home when you can't have pancakes and things like that, go in the mirror market and have a look at the range of the flour that they've got. Okay, that was £1.50 a bag. But if it's £1.50 a bag and you can eat a whole lot of pancakes, or your digestion feels better, it's worth it. Give it a go. Right. As I said, I'm hungry, so I'm going to go eat mine. I really like to thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I will get better at this. I swear. What I'm really after, guys, if you do like my page, not me personally, but obviously, you know, well, for me personally, that would be nice. You'd like me as well. But have a look, see what I've got. You know, I'm honest opinions, it's what I do. If it's crap, it's crap. You know, but if it's really good, I'm really going to tell you it's good and it's worth it. So, have a look. Subscribe, it's free. It'll really be helpful to me. So, enjoy your day, guys, because I am really hungry now. I'll see you later. Take care.